for the co-main event of the evening, a professional 155-pound MMA battle to meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please make welcome Joseph Galaviz. And now, fighting out of the blue corner, shooting center blue corner, please make welcome Michael Stack.
Galaviz, 4 years older. Both these guys 155 pounds in their professional records. 2-0 for Galaviz. Stack 4-0.
Harley Davidson, it's now time to meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Team Wildman in Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Joseph Galaviz. And now, fighting out of the blue corner, shooting center blue corner, from Trials Mixed Martial Arts in Fort Collins, Colorado, please make welcome Michael Stack. The co-main event of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Referee Tim Mills.
All right, gentlemen.
Stack wearing the red, white, and blue. He does represent Trials MMA.
Questions from the red.
Facing off against the Team Wildman fighter, Mr. Joseph Galaviz. Galaviz wearing the black and pink trunks this evening. Referee Tim Mills through the cage. Here we go.
And this could be a very interesting fight. Stack's fight style, it said on the tail of the tape, was punch you in the face. So I'm expecting a few punches at least.
Nothing like giving away your game plan. However, never a bad strategy in a fight. Ooh, nice counter by Galaviz. Didn't quite have the distance that he wanted on it, but well-timed kick.
Yes.
And Galaviz throwing some nice high kicks up, but I see him also grabbing at the kicks of Stack like he wants to close in for the takedown. So Galaviz looking well-rounded striker and showing some wrestling stuff in there.
And Stack did a good job of neutralizing that kick and then charging in, getting him pinned up against the cage, doing a good job of keeping pressure on him, not letting him sneak out.
Good job on the wrist control by Galaviz, keeping Stack from reaching down, trying to wrap up a takedown.
Good job getting out of that, too, by Galaviz. Got back into the center, trying to reestablish octagon control, work his striking. Ooh, nice spinning elbow by Galaviz. Landed in the neck, but...
Yeah, he dropped down for it. Interesting technique. Wow. Somebody's been watching some Sanchai Muay Thai videos. Nicely done.
Both these guys are pushing forward. Nobody's really backing straight up. Doing good at circling over. Still kind of gauging everybody, but both of these guys have some wicked left hooks that if they land, could spell the end of the night for the other.
Yes, indeed. And this is a pro MMA fight, so a few differences. It's a 5-minute round as opposed to a 3-minute round. You're allowed to attack with the point of the elbow, whereas in the amateur or the elimination division, you have to come across with the forearm. And here in the pro division, while you're standing, you can knee to the head.
Galaviz also has thrown a couple of really good calf kicks, something that's pretty underutilized in the MMA world, but you can see on the left calf of Stack already just getting a little bruise, and that can make it real hard, especially in a 15-minute fight, if you keep absorbing that to keep pushing forward and pressing down on your front leg.
Yeah, we talk about how difficult it is trying to work while you're having, your hamstring and your quad knotting up on you. But, man, you get that calf going, too, and it's exactly the same thing. You just can't put pressure on that lead leg, can't drive off of it, can't balance with it. Hard to lift it up in order to throw a technique.
Another nice, good head kick by Galaviz. It was blocked, but even those ones that are blocked with those small 4-ounce gloves, that still hurts.
Galaviz has some really creative striking. He's a fun fighter to watch in here this evening.
And you can see already, I don't know if it's because of those calf kicks or not, but Stack isn't pushing forward as hard as he was before. Kind of content to, sit back, take a step back to throw a punch, trying to counter a little bit more now, which I'm not sure is really in his forte. So that'll be something to watch through the end of this fight.
Good body shots landed by Stack, but Galaviz seems to be well conditioned in the body because he's taken a number of those and doesn't seem to be bothering even a little bit. That was a solid leg kick. My goodness.
Yes, it was. Heard the snap from over here, and a good up elbow, reverse up elbow from
Galaviz. Anderson Silva action right there. Both these guys standing right in range. I mean, they're right there with just one mistake, and your opponent throws what they want to, and you're in a spot where you could be in some danger for sure.
Yeah, and Galaviz has done a good job so far of establishing octagon control. Now, it's last 10 seconds after the clacker went on, Stack kind of picked it up, but
that knee was really, really close. Galaviz was on his way to the ground when Stack threw it, and referee decided it was legal, let it go, so I'll take his word for it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think it was right on the edge, and that's a real hard judgment call, and at the end of the day, you're probably going to let it go. An exciting first round.
Yeah, the creative striking by Galaviz, throwing a lot of really unorthodox techniques, just things that you don't see very often. The spinning elbows, the upward elbows, and there's that spinning elbow. And as you mentioned, that calf kick. That's something that's definitely coming more into play, and we're seeing it. A lot of kickboxers are using that really, really well, especially guys that kickbox and fight MMA just because they know it destroys the footwork of their opponent.
Yeah, and Galaviz has done really well with his head movement in this first round. Every time he throws something in order to back out, he's bobbing and weaving, he's moving back and forth. But what I've been impressed with Stack is his ability to throw combos to the body and the head. So every time he comes forward and starts throwing fast, it's head, head, body, head, or body, body, head. He's moving up and down the chain. One of these times he's going to get it, a lucky shot in and catch him.
And there it is, starting it off exactly like you said, not only mixing up and down the chain, but mixing rights and lefts as well.
Nice jumping knee lands right in the solar plexus. Trying to shoot for the takedown on Galaviz. Galaviz working for those underhooks. Throws a knee of his own.
Stack was so close to having his hands clasped together. Working for it here, Galaviz knows exactly what he needs to do. Needs to splay those legs, get a little distance between them, not allow Stack a chance to get his hands clasped together. And great defense by Galaviz, and boy, it was just a matter of inches.
And Stack looks like he's really trying to put the pressure on now. Thinks that his conditioning is good enough for him to just do this and pin him up against the cage and rip those body punches.
And again, on-point takedown defense for Galaviz. A little bit of a battle for hand position here. Galaviz wanting to keep Stack's hands busy up top, while Stack is, like we talked about, trying to reach down, change levels, get his hands clasped underneath the butt or behind the legs of Galaviz.
Now a reversal in position. I was wondering if Galaviz wasn't just going to try to back up and go back to striking. Oh, big right hand and a head kick, another right hand. Great combination by Stack. I'm not sure how Galaviz is still standing.
Yeah, Stack senses that he has him hurt. Tries to close in for the takedown and plant him, but Galaviz keeping his wits about him.
I think right now Stack needs to let go and just back up. He's got Galaviz rocked. Right now he's giving him a chance to recover.
I agree. I think it's a little bit of a tactical mistake here to close in the distance, and even though Galaviz is working hard to keep his balance, he's still able to sort of shake off those shots a little bit, so to speak.
A nice short elbow by Galaviz, just slipping that elbow across the face.
And Stack looks for a little retribution with an elbow over the top of his own. Both corners calling for knees. It's Galaviz that's able to get off with his first. Galaviz trying to answer back for those hard shots that he took earlier. Wow, what balance by Galaviz. My goodness.
That's a great defense. Not a good spot to be in. Let's see if he can't get his body turned around.
Stack trying to take his right arm and reach it all the way through and grab the left arm of Galaviz. Wanted to pull it behind him. Shut down some of the hand positioning that Galaviz is using for the takedown defense, but just barely missed it.
It's a good reversal of position, too, by Galaviz.
Now we see Galaviz being the one trying to reach down, get his hands together. Oh, Stack lands a solid elbow.
And great balance by Stack. Galaviz had a great single leg, had it sunk in, both arms on it, and just couldn't drag him down.
Leg lays through here, being shown by Galaviz, keeping himself from being popped over backward.
Another good short elbow by Galaviz.
Galaviz just super impressive with his balance in there.
A couple of good digging body shots again by Stack.
And Stack has been working those all night. You talked about him working up and down, rights and lefts, and again goes back to it. But Galaviz, no quitting this guy.
No, just landed 2 more again, and he needs to rip those body shots and then come immediately back up top. It's wide open.
And he did exactly that and connected well, did Stack. Oh, some of the best punches, some of the most damaging punches of the fight for Stack right there. My goodness, 5 minutes is just forever in a fight.
You're not kidding. And Stack doing a really good job of looking over to his corner, taking advice, doing exactly what they're telling him to. 30 seconds left in the fight. Well, not in the fight, in the round.
Galaviz threatens with the spinning elbow. Tries to push a jab through. Good head work by Stack to slip the jab. Both these guys, as hard as shots that they've taken and as tired as they have to be, they're both showing really good composure and really nice vision in there still.
And what definitely hasn't suffered with either of these guys is their technique, which is impressive. A lot of times when guys get tired, they just start winging punches, start throwing big hooks, and that hasn't happened. Both these guys are staying crisp, throwing jabs, punches, trying to set things up. Could be an exciting round 3.
Yeah, especially those body shots by Stack. He's keeping those very technical, very tight, twisting with the shoulders, crunching with the abs, getting his body and his shoulders popping through on those body shots and not just slapping with his hands from afar.
Yeah, and we'll see if that has an effect in round 3. He's eaten so many body shots as Galaviz that you've got to imagine that that's starting to get a little sore. Maybe that'll open up something up top for Stack.
Both these guys in rooms full of killers every day that they're training, a couple of great gyms being represented here, so it's going to be hard for either one of them to show something that the other hasn't seen in the training room. And one thing we have seen Galaviz go away from a little bit is that calf kick.
And I'll be interested to see if he starts throwing those leg kicks again. And especially, I think where he's catching him in the calf is actually he's throwing those leg kicks. Stack's trying to check him, but he's checking him sideways, so it's catching around the calf.
Yeah, I agree. A couple of them have come across that way because of that.
Good body shots again by Stack, though. Just leaning in. Great power there. Just 1, 2, 3 again.
Yeah, just really textbook by Stack there. If you're looking in an instructional video about how to throw it, look at what Stack's doing right here.
Yeah, reminds me of the old Ramon Deckers, rest in peace. But he was one of the best with body shots in Muay Thai. Just sat there and just cranked on your body, and as soon as the arms came down, there went your head.
Oh, crushing elbow. Beautifully timed, and I think that opened up a big cut.
Yeah, it opened a big cut just over the top of Galaviz's left eye, and there's a good chance this gets stopped. It's just pouring into his eye.
Referee Tim Mills has a great look at it from his vantage point. And, he's making some decisions about what to do here, no doubt.
Yeah, and it does look like it's closer to the temple. So I feel like if he's not leaning that way, it might not drain directly into his eye. But at the same time, got to make sure the fighter stays safe. He can't see, can't defend himself. That's when bad things happen.
For certain. And Stack, look at Sharks getting blood in the water, senses it. But Galaviz swinging back too.
Yeah, turning it into
and comes for another one.
Boom! Another big spinning elbow, but unfortunately he slips, falls down. Stack takes his back, and this is not a good position to be in. However, this cut could help him here. Now with all that blood, it makes it a little slippery.
And just a mask of blood there. Good job feeding the leg through by Stack, but Galaviz able to turn in.
It was a good turn. You can see that he was having trouble seeing. He's squinting, trying to take the back. He's got one hook in, but Stack's able to get up.
And back to work with elbows they go. Both these guys want to keep it technical, but they both want to just lamb blast one another as well.
There comes a point in almost every fight where you just throw technique out the window and stand toe-to-toe.
Stand toe-to-toe. Drink your Sparta Combat League beer and get back out there. Oh, another nice elbow over the top for Galaviz this time. And again with the spin and again with the slip.
I think Galaviz senses that he's down in rounds. He's trying to pull all the stops out, and props to him because that's a risky move to throw. And
he's fighting for the victory. He's fighting to end this fight. Love it. That's what you absolutely want to see in a fighter when they talk about fights where you didn't lose any ground in your career even though you lost the fight. That's kind of what Galaviz is showing us right now.
That's exactly right.
Fans will pay to see that. Win, lose, or draw.
Oh, and it looks like Stack's got a rear naked lock in. It was underneath the chin, but like we said before, it's so slippery with all that blood. It makes it a little bit easier to slip out.
Yeah, going to be really tough to lock anything in right now.
We've got about a minute left in the fight. Let's see if Galaviz can't mount some sort of stand-up and get the proverbial monkey off his back.
Good control here by Stack. He's lacing the legs nicely. Every time Galaviz tries to pull his knees in underneath him, Stack, aware of it, pops those legs out. Now trying to put Galaviz flat on his back, but Galaviz having none of it. Keeps trying to pop to a hip and a shoulder.
Stack doing a good job, though, of controlling position first. You've seen he hasn't thrown a lot of punches from here. It's because position over submission, just trying to make sure he's not going to lose his spot. Almost has his second leg locked in, and now he does.
Worst position of the fight here for Galaviz so far.
Yeah, you almost got that locked in.
Oh, and that looks pretty tight.
Oh, slipped out again.
Galaviz just will not let Stack get the finishing hold here. Just a couple seconds left. Wow, what a fight.
Incredible fight.
Congratulations to both these guys. And my goodness, thank you, gentlemen, for putting it out there like that. Wow.
That was an incredible fight. Doctor coming in. Galaviz is going to get a couple stitches in the back room after this, I think. But it was an incredible fight. Incredible heart showed by both men. But Stack at the end never lost his cardio, never lost his technique. He was able to just capitalize on a couple mistakes.
And checking out the action on the replay here. This is when they were both digging for the body shots. Then they both decided it's time to go upstairs a little bit. Great work by both fighters. We spoke of it several times, keeping it very technical throughout the entirety of the fight. And we see that here in the submission attempt near the end of the fight. And not only the submission that he was trying to lock in, but also the really tight defense being shown by Galaviz after having been cut up the way that he was. He really kept his wits about him.
And that's not easy to do, especially when you've got blood streaming into your eyes and your face, and your own blood at that.
You can see on the replay this is earlier in the fight because nobody's covered in blood yet.
Just there, that's that great head movement we were talking about that Galaviz had, but at the end, those body shots and those looping punches and that one big elbow just kind of did him in.
Just take a snippet of any 15 seconds of this fight and you've got nice highlights to show. Take it up to Sean. He'll let us know how the judges saw the fight.
All three judges scored about 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Michael Stack.
All right, I'm back here now with Michael Stack, who just won a brutal MMA fight. How's it feel to get that win?
Fucking, oops, sorry. Amazing. Feels great.
That was a grueling fight, back and forth the whole time. There was a lot of blood. Did you ever feel in danger at any point?
Well, I gotta tell you, man, that kid's got some cardio, and he's got a heart, you know. I hit him with hard shots. My right hand even hurts from hitting him right in the head. But it was fun. I'm glad he was in there, be able to push me, and we pushed each other. I feel like we both had a fun time in there. It was great.
It was a great fight, very back and forth. He landed a lot of elbows. You landed some heavy punches. What do you think was the key to victory for you tonight?
You know, like I said, he had good cardio, and I knew I was trying to push it the first round. He started feeling that I was getting fatigued, and I knew I had to just kind of pepper him, and I feel just constant pressure was what did it. But, man, the kid's tough. So grateful to share an octagon with him, so it was fun. It was great for a pro debut, man. I'm so glad I got to have that.
Congratulations on your win. You look great out there. Awesome fight. I know everyone here enjoyed it.
Hey.
Go clean your face off now. You got a little blood on you.
Yeah, hey.
Congratulations.
I just want to say thanks to all my friends and family that showed up. Thanks to the fans. Glad you could be here, and I want to thank Jesus Christ. So thanks, guys.
Michael Stack, everyone.